everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. Welcome. It's Tuesday, November the 30th, 2021. So I'm sure you all had a chance to either watch, get glimpses, articles, whatever, of The Princes and the Press, the BBC documentary that everybody's talking about now. Okay. I didn't watch it. I did see a couple of outtakes of it, and I've seen a lot of news people over in Australia and Britain talking about it, but it's just another game. Meghan and her team, and I guess this new BBC editor, he's I guess what he's trying to do is just become more unbiased. Like, I'm going to do my job, but I'm not going to be told by anybody how to do it. But I think there's a lot of controversies about that because the BBC is supposed to represent or promote whatever the royal family, the British royal family. I don't know. I just don't see the big deal. I mean, we already know Mrs. Meghan and Mr. Harry. They already always causing issues. You got Scobie, what is his name? Or whoever. Also on the show. You got her lawyer on the show. So you already know who this is set up. This is like they playing the game. They want to be unbiased. They want to get a little flavor. They want to get a little bit of a controversy and drama around the BBC so people will watch. So I think that's their thing. And then, of course, Meghan and Harry want to get, their side of the story out yet again and again and again and again and again. And every time we figure it out, we hear the story, it's not the truth. So it's good to know that a lot of people are not on the news talking about it, at least worldwide. So this is just nothing there. It's just the same old rehash. Who said what, who did what, who told on who. So you can watch it, have fun. All right, so what I want to do today, I want to do a reading on, let's see. There's a new book that came out on the royal family that said that Charles was the one who asked a question about Archie's skin color, or the Harry's and Meghan's first babies. What color the children are going to be? Whatever. We've been through this conversation. Y'all have heard other people talk about the conversation. Most families, in some way or fashion, ask that question, especially with a new couple getting together, having their first baby. I wonder what the baby's going to look like. So people be dating and people ask that question. And if they get together, I bet they're going to have cute babies. It's not a big deal. I do doubt that Charles is racist or anybody in the royal family is racist. Not saying that they're not, elitist or whatever. They see the world from a different plane of view than we do. I just don't believe that they're pure out and out racist, especially since they're a multicultural family. There's different cultures inside their family, and there has been black people in their family. Y'all don't have to believe it. I already did a reading on that, so I don't know what's going on with this world right now. There's all these distractions, but I'm going to get off of that. I know y'all want to know, is Meghan going to win her case against the Mail on Sunday? If she's going to win the appeal, and they're going to go back to court, and we're going to hear everything come out, and I bet you $1,000 we can get the answer today. So we're going to do the reading. So we're going to use the Sherlock Holmes Tarot. So you can see that. And we're going to throw a couple of cards, and we're going to see what is going on with this case, because I'm ready to hear the final verdict on if they're going to go ahead myself. I'm interested as well. So we're going to do a reading. We're going to use these cards, and we're going to see. So let me pull the cards. So we're going to read the cards today on who's going to win the appeals case. Meghan is over here, and this is the Mail on Sunday. So who is going to have the most positive outcome on this appeal resolution or decision by the courts in Britain? So we're over here. This is Meghan. And here's the Mail on Sunday. What is their outcome? Who's going to have the most positive outcome? Mail on Sunday or Meghan? Meghan or the Mail on Sunday? Which one's going to have the most positive outcome? Just one card. This is for the Mail on Sunday. This card's coming out for the Mail on Sunday. I think this card hit first, so we're going to take this card. Okay, so the number 20 for Meghan is the final problem. And these are not technically tarot, but they are like formatted in tarot. So if you're talking about major kind of card, the the final problem is 20, which is like judgment. So the final judgment is coming out from her, Meghan, and the guy's got his hand in his heart, hand in his coat, head in his hand on the grave. I think this is the final. This is for her. This is a final go round with this case, right? As far as is she going to win or not? And it looks like it's saying you're going to be judged, and you're going to be judged heavily, and it's going to bury you. Now we're going to look at the 10 of eyes. You can see this, the eyes mean swords. It's yellow. That's another way you can tell a lot of cards if they have like different type of symbols for the four elements. This one, if you see the yellow, typically it's going to mean swords. So it's the 10 of swords. So this is the end as well. They're coming in with guns ablazing here. They're waiting for this door to open, because once they get the go ahead, they're going to go through and they're going to try to take her down. And I think they're going to do that. This is Meghan, Middle on Sunday. So let's read. We already know what the judgment is. She's going to be judged heavily, for what she's done. They're definitely going to talk about her. They're going to tell her what she did was wrong. Again, you understand, the law was that it's her personal information, it was a private letter. But she let it go to her friends, who then talked to the magazine about it. And we don't know if those 5 friends actually if they even existed, if they even showed the People magazine the letters or that she wrote to her father, because they gotta show her something. Why would they just put something like that in the newspaper, in their paper, without some type of proof or information? See what I'm saying? So those friends didn't just come forth and just talk. So just let her, hey, we got something to say about Meghan. It's not that easy. It's networking. It's talking to people. It's people the People magazine talked to Meghan and had them talk to her 5 friends, or Meghan is pretending to be the 5 friends. Either or, that information is going to come out if it goes to court, right? Because she's going to have to produce the 5 friends. She can't go to court without that, so she's going to drop the case. And then when she loses the case is going to go into appeal to be retried or whatever in Britain. When the Mail on Sunday wins, they come in with the guns a-blazing, y'all. Coming with the guns a-blazing in this mess. So we're going to read this card, because I want to know what the book Sherlock Holmes Tarot says about this one. Because, we can tell you what the meaning of the 10 of Swords are, but every book that has a theme, you want to know what exactly does the book say about this, because it's trying to tell you a story. So that's why sometimes you'll see me read the book. I have so many card decks. I want to keep it in the mainstream. That's why I pulled these cards, because it's an investigation, right? So we're going to investigate. So we're going to read the book for number 10. This is the Swords, 10 of Swords. We're going to read the fog. It says, troubles are over at last, relief from continuing stress, survival followed by gradual improvement, dealing with the aftermath of problems, and setting the record straight improves the situation. Here you go. New opportunities are created. So down here it says, Holmesian wisdom. Well, there's nothing for it now but a direct frontal assault. Are you armed? Those are those 2 cards. So I'm going to throw out this other card. It's called prophecy cards, fortune telling cards from another dimension. I don't use these cards much. They're really more of a deck where you ask questions. So you have how. We're going to do that. When. These you put them in those orders. So you're asking the question, and you pick up the thing. It's purple. Oh, and you do it by color. Okay, that's right. So I don't even have to do all that. So you put these cards down by color. I played with these a long time ago. I don't play with them often, but I think this deserves it. Okay. So what you do, let's get them out. Let's see if it's accurate. Okay. And I'm going to read them out. This is pertaining to the same question about Meghan, the appeal case. Okay. Who's going to win? So these are blank cards. The gold ones are blank cards. Just give you like if you shake the 8-ball. So these are yes or no cards. So we're going to shuffle all these cards. Okay. Very light shuffle. And we're going to ask the question about the court case. All right, here we go. Will the case, will the Mail on Sunday win and this case be moved to a full court case through the appeal? The first card says, feels very positive. Why will it move forward? It's just your luck. When will it move forward? It's already begun. How? Answers are in the reflections. Okay? And this why or why not, we'll just say, we already know it. So we're going to say why, because we already know why. It's going to happen. It's very lucky, very positive, very lucky. It's the appeal decision's already begun, and answers are found in the reflections. And we're going to this one last card, see what it says. Because of someone close to you. So I'm going to take it as this. Because someone in the royal family is pushing this case and giving a lot of backing and support for this case to move forward so that everything can come out, y'all. That's what's happening. The royal family want everything to come out. There are people who just do not like how Meghan and Harry have done this thing and what they're doing to the royal family. And the royal family is like, you know what, we're going to wield our power a little different than we normally do. We could have just taken her head off, but we know we can't do that anymore. But, you know, or put her in a Tower of London. But they are going to wield their power because they know a whole lot about them and what they've done. And their communication team and their probably some friends or people who were friends or maybe in the beginning very sympathetic to them, people at men in the gray suit, they know a lot about what Harry and Meghan were doing. So someone close to them is giving them information. We already know that, right? So yeah, it's very positive, very positive that this case is going to go forward. She's going to lose. The Mail on Sunday is going to win. It's their lucky day. The decision has already been in place. They've already made the decision. I think the judges have already made the decision. And the answers just found in reflections, I guess, because they're going to look back at what Meghan said, the lies she told. And that's going to be the one thing the two things that's going to be against her is the lies she's told that she's been found out because somebody close to them has given them information. And the royal family also is backing this court case to move forward. Because they're tired of this mess between Meghan and Harry. All this stuff coming out. They're going to shut them. They want to shut them down. They don't want to hurt them. They just want to shut them down. And I think at this point it's getting to be so dangerous what they're doing that the royal family's like, well, you're cutting off our influence and making people think we're just too kind-hearted, too easy with you all, and they're getting upset. And you know, at first it was the British public getting frustrated. Now the royal family is very frustrated. They're ready to cut off ties with Meghan and Harry, and they're going to say, we're just going to take care of this one swoop. We ain't got to kill you. We ain't got to put you in Tower of London, but we're going to cut your ability to talk about anything that has to do with this royal family, the ability to hurt us. People are not going to believe you anymore. We're going to make y'all look like y'all fools, and that is what's about to happen. Her tactics, y'all, are coming to an end. Homegirls, her little tactics coming to an end. Everything's being revealed, and the Mail on Sunday is going to come in and like guns are blazing as soon as they're given to go ahead and go with the appeal. Is she going to want to go forward with the appeal once the new court case? I don't think she's going to want to because so much is going to come out. But she is a narcissist. Who knows? But it's to me. It looks like the Mail on Sunday is going to win, and they will win the appeal, the right to appeal and go to court to have a full court case where everything is disclosed. So, and I know she don't want all that disclosed, but sometimes these people take risks and they think they'll never get caught. So we don't know. Narcissists are narcissists. So especially if she's always lied. I mean, she's always got away with it. And if she, she would lie, put another lie. One lie to cover another lie to cover another lie. But she lies big. And then she lies small, but she says just enough to make you think part of it's true. So that's what narcissists do. So, I just feel like I would love to see the court case go all the way through because I want to see all the dirt come out. Not because I'm just a gossipy person, but because you just can't go around doing people bad like this. She has screwed up a whole lot of stuff, and I just don't like to see people being taken like they've been taken by her. I mean, I think part of the reason she gets away with so much is because she's pretty. I mean, she is pretty. I'm not going to sit here and say she's not pretty. And she's very confident when she speaks. She doesn't always know what she's talking about. She makes stuff up. You can see if you look at some of her interviews, she really makes up stuff. Okay? I can tell when she's making it up. She has this look on her face. Just to answer the question. And I mean, in public life, sometimes it happens, but she did it a lot, and she uses her body and her facial expression, her body and her face, and her confidence to make you think she knows what she's doing and what she's talking about, but sometimes she just doesn't. It doesn't make sense what she's saying. And so she's been able to play that game for so long, and now, you can't use the same tactics against people who've been doing this game a lot longer than you, who have experts to tell them what to do, what to look out for, who probably videotape them whenever you come in the room, and this body analyzing you, like the body analyzer guy, the body language guy. Just like the body language guy, they got a videotape running, they record everything. Look at her, how she did that, she did this, she did this. Listen to how she said this, how she said that, how she said that. So when you walk out, the queen know everything about you, right? You're not playing on that level. So Miss Megxit, so you can't use those same tactics when you get into this ball in this arena. Okay, you have to you got to go higher. But before you start to deceive and all that, just be yourself and be authentic and be open and transparent. All Harry wanted was a wife who agreed with him about certain things, but still wanted to be a prince. He still wanted to live in England. He did. He wanted all the trappings, but he wanted a little bit of freedom. He thought you give him a little bit of freedom. But you took everything. This boy is going crazy right now. That was my opinion, y'all. You dragging a whole lot of people with you, and they about to cut them strings. Let me leave you on the porch by yourself, out in the street, in the gutter. So that's my opinion. Anyway, y'all, that's the reading for the day. We have some more things coming out this week, I'm sure. And I'll talk to you later. If you want to read it with me, get in touch with Ascension Soul Coaching at gmail.com. And we can read about whatever you have on your mind. And I can help you with what you're going through, and we can make a plan. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.